Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is a speaker and author of several books on relationships. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. Stop thinking you're smarter than that man. Notice I said that man. Now, here's the issue. Here's a major issue. I've seen a lot of women get caught up, get played, get dogged, get screwed over, and not in a good way. Because they thought the man they were dealing with, they thought they were smarter than him. They really did. Sometimes it's based off of having maybe some degree or something or doing something. And I'm just like, no, baby girl. No. Because I'm not saying that when I say that man, that don't mean men in general. There's every single woman, there's going to be some men that she's just going to be smarter than. But at the same time, there's going to be some men smarter than you. Just that's on cheap B. Everybody, there ain't no like absolute thing where men are automatically smarter than a woman. That's not the case at all. But when I say that man, that's when you meet that man and you think, oh man, you know what? He got that look you like and body you like, print you like. Let's keep it 100, right? He got everything, and you think you can probably run someone or control him or something, right? You think you smarter or you quieter. Like, I've had some women, I'm going to tell you what, right? Because, I'm a related person. I got a lot of women who, when they meet me, especially when I was younger, they thought I was just some quiet dude. Not even quiet, but they thought they were smarter, had more going on or something, right? And most of them, like a few that would get to know me, they figure, you know what? And they told me too. They say, you know what, Rom, you that person stay real quiet till you see what's up, which is me. And you got a lot of dudes like that. But see, you get some women, because the guy isn't coming in there talking about his degrees or he ain't trying to be slick talking with them. They'll think, oh, I got this one, I can play him, or he's quiet, or I've actually had women say that, or, if I'm very quiet, they will actually say, I've actually had a couple say, oh, yeah, I got you wrapped around my finger. I'm just like, yeah, okay. Then I start talking, and they'd be like, damn. Because like I said in one of these channels, I was blunt and crude when I was younger. I'm cooler now, but I'll just look at you. I'll be like, all right. Ladies, this is why women get played. And I'm going to tell you what, the easiest woman, I'm going to tell you, I just did a video this past Friday, the being Mr. Goodbar thing. Look, if I meet a woman and she's thinking about how smarter she is than the next guy or that she's above the next guy, I'm thinking she is easiest played. That's the easiest woman to play, all right? Because she thinks she got it under control. She got that arrogance. She think, oh, I'm sharper than this dude or anything. And I've seen a lot of women, like I mentioned the education thing, a lot of women, because they meet some guy and he say he don't have a degree or he don't have like that big paying job. All of a sudden they like, yeah, I'm above this dude. That's the craziest thing. That arrogance gets you played. Is easiest. Because you think you're smart, it's easiest for him to run something on you. In fact, I know some guys listening to this, they'll probably be like, well, yeah. They be thinking about it. They be like, shh, don't get too much. I know you want to help the ladies out, but don't get too much in the game away. But seriously, though, whenever I meet that woman and she thinks she's sharp, I'm like, damn, you the easiest to play. Because usually the sharpness don't come from having common sense. Now, if a woman got some common sense that real mother with or something, you can't really mess with them. But as I'm going to say in a second, there's a way I can tell them, right? There's a way I can tell them. But, if you that type of woman and you trying to tell it, like I've seen some women, they'll be like, yeah, I did this and I did that. That was always easiest. They were always the easiest to like say whatever to or whatever. And the beauty of it is you didn't even have to like play anything. In fact, because usually with that type of woman, as soon as you do something that they can't that's not in their catalog or something, that wasn't in the book, or that goes against what their belief was, they's looking at you dumbfounded, like, what happened? Now, the type of women that don't, I'm gonna tell you what, the type of women that don't get played, it was very hard to play them. Like, everybody can get got. Every single person, every man, even, good bar, alpha male, whatever term, real man, everybody can be got. It's just a question of what can get them. But those women who usually don't get played, one, they don't approach a man like they smarter, right? They do not approach that man with that assumption that they smarter. The ones who don't get played, actually, they do two things. It's two types. One is a type who will second guess you. Like, I know a woman now, right? If I ever wanted sex from her, I'd just tell her straight up. Probably have to. I wouldn't even try to come at her on no sideways shit, some other stuff. I'll just say, look, I want to have sex with her. I would be very plain on why. Here's the reason. She that type who second guess every man. Now, she ain't college educated. Got some real mental health issues, right? But because of those things, and because she, in her own words, like, she realized she's like average looking. She realizes she ain't all that. She second guess every single thing a man does. She would be impossible to play her. That's why I said, if for whatever reason I had wanted to get with her, I'd just tell her straight up. I'd be like, look, I think you're beautiful, and look, I want to make love to you, something like that. I wouldn't even no thing like, oh yeah, let's hang out or some shit like that. And this is what the deal is, but want to hang out with you, but I don't want to be in a relationship with you. I just tell her that straight up, right? Because she'll be second guessing it all the time. She'll be questioning every move. That type of person who's second guessing stuff, you can't play them. Because they already realize, hey, you know what? In their mind, they don't think they all that. The other one is the quiet woman. Because the quiet woman, if she even thinks she might still think she's smarter than a man. But they're going to let the man do whatever. They're going to let him tell on himself. So they're going to sit back. They're going to sit back in the cut and just kind of let things go out. Because one thing about a lot of women who think they're smarter, they try too hard. They do too much. They really do. Seriously, every single time I met that type, they try too hard to impress the guy. They try too hard to let the guy know what they got. But see, a really smart woman, those ones who don't get played, they going to sit back. And they'll tell if the man asks, hey, you got a degree or something, they ain't going to lie to him. But at the same time, they don't lead with it. They don't lead with the degree or lead with how smart or what they do. They kind of sit back and just let the man talk, and they'll get him talking about himself all of a sudden. And they'll figure out what pushes his buttons. And then, look, I'm going to tell you what. See, those real quiet ones, I'm like, I'll be sitting back. I'll be like, yeah. Have you had a man coming out his pocket and have him thinking it's his idea? Like, as soon as I see that real quiet one, I'm like, I've never seen it to fail. You get those real quiet ones, be soft-spoken around their men or something. I'm like, yeah, I know who really running shit there. I know it. But when they talking too much, ladies, sometimes y'all talk too much. When y'all talking too much and trying to impress that guy and trying to say, this is what I got, I'm doing this and that, I'm like, yeah, okay. Okay, baby girl. Yeah, I don't know, baby girl. Yeah, you need to chill out with that shit a little bit, baby girl. Yeah. Yeah, you doing all that. Nah, you doing too much. Yeah, all right, I got you. Usually the ones who talk the most in my eyes, and ladies, I said, I'm going to be honest. This whole channel is about me letting y'all know how men looking at you. If they talking too much or trying to impress you too much, that means they got some insecurities in my eyes. And you trying to lead with that and try to impress the guy. But the real sharp women, they sit back because they already know they just gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna let this motherfucker hang himself. Yeah, keep talking, motherfucker. Keep talking. Yeah. Keep talking, nigga. Yeah. But they'll know it. They hard to play too. You can't really play that type of woman because she paying attention to everything you do. So ladies, I'm going to tell you what, humble yourselves, all right? Humble yourselves. Yeah, I know you got a degree. I know you know some things. But if that's the right type of guy for you, and he comfortable in himself, he gonna ask you about those things and even encourage you. And he might be the type, he ain't gonna try to play you or anything. He might be the type to say, "Oh wow, you do shoot, baby, you can help me out with this." That's how it works. But if you go in automatically thinking you smarter than that man or something, that sets up a messed up dynamic anyway. So that's it for today, y'all. Stop thinking you're smarter than that man. That's it. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.